Hello friends, let's do the practice, basic walkthrough practice on in Oracle. Practice session number 5. Video will be created for this one also. So I'm saving, this is the previous video anyways, right? I'm going to prepare the new one for this session, and I am connecting to the database, right? So I would say SQL plus with the as a sysdba, right? And then I am connected here, and I will say connect. I will change connection to user one with the password 1, right? So connected. So let us follow the instructions from the PDF. I have that Oracle PDF number 5 available now. I'm just going to go through all those steps, and we will try to do the practice as much as we can do today. And then from there we will go for further, right? So and we can create a script now, and like we have done that one already, but let us follow the instructions as well. So I'm noting down the command here. Command is good, so let us go with this one. So we will execute the editor in inside from the SQL, from inside the SQL. So script 1. So actually this is something related to, I would say, use sample. This script is I will change the name, or maybe I can save it according to our Oracle session, and we will we will save it that way, because right now we need this one, right? So what we are going to do is we are selecting ID, name, and little data from this seems to be with the Go. This seems to be carried over from a SQL server statement. Go is used with SQL server. So save. Let us try to run this one. So how we run it? We use @sign, and then we give the name of the script. That is script .sql, right? So let us give it the semicolon at the end. So yes, line has some error. Script.sql, is that script.sql? Correct, right? And let us see, name, ID, job from total. So I think there is something, describe table. We are using which table? From total, TOTAL. So let us see, describe total. We don't have job here, so I will modify the code a little bit. Select count 3, select department. Oh, ID, name, department. Oh, this is weird. Okay, so I would say that I will select these columns: week number, income and expense, week number, income and expense. Oh, this is misprint there, right? So I will correct that document as well. We are going to like a week number. We are selecting, I would say, okay, save it as number 5. No, save as 2. Instead of 2 we'll put 5, and then we have a text. 4 doesn't have the txt. Okay. Yeah, okay. So let us get this one from another statement. So we will modify this script according to our course, right? So here we are selecting not job. I think that might have been from some student, right? That we have saved it that way, but I will modify the document, right? So Let us start this one now again one more time. Script should give us some results. So no row select. So now it is from it should be from the see I made another mistake before I actually from total. So expense from total. Expense from total. So total doesn't have anything from total. Select star from trans, right? So where we are getting data from transaction or total? Total. Okay. So what happened is it is not working as expected. So let me check where we missed something, right? So I'm going to close this editor for now and select star from oh well, you know what, I think the trigger might have not commit statement in the trigger, because in total from total, right, total table doesn't have the rows, right? So yeah, there is a glitch in this code, and I will modify the document, will come back and continue recording from here on. So we will get you guys together to do the practice. So friends, as investigated, I found that in both of the tables we don't have the data, and that obviously that means that we have missed commit statement from our previous session, right? So let us get that up there, right? So I have checked that one, that then we don't have rows in even trans table, right? So let us get that whole thing that we missed in session 2, second session. I will paste those commands right in, because the trigger seems good. There's nothing wrong with the code. So I am going to bring that data, bring those statements in, and then we will continue from there, right? So what happens is, in second one we have inserted data into trans table. So trans table should include should include commit at the end, right? So let us try to do that. We will use the commit statement after entering data. When we will commit, all the data that is committed through the trigger also gets committed, right? So this missing the commit statement, we are here now. I am pasting it commit here, right? So commit completed, and what we needed to do is actually what we were doing, we were running the statement with the at sign with the script.sql, right? So now we should get that result properly formatted, properly returned out, right? So let us see. Oh no, not that. We are going to actually add script and .sql like this. We are going to run this way, right? So mark this one and paste it this one, paste it this one, and then semicolon the script. No row selected. Count 5. So we are still having no data in one of the tables. The other table has 5 rows. So what happened? What is happening? Because even before the count was 0, now the data is there. Committing into trans. Well, we are inserting into trans, and then trigger should have a ripple effect of committing the row. Let us say commit maybe. Then we say select star from total, right? Oh no, select star from total. There are no rows, right? What happening with the total? So I would say host type trig.sql, right? So this is the statement that we use. So if we are casting to WW week again, so week, oh, from week number from dual, right? So yeah, it looks good, but I still have to troubleshoot why the data is not. Yes, friends. So we have troubleshoot the trigger issue. So what happened is when I found something was not going in, and then I had to drop the trigger. So when I entered the data 5 rows, then trigger was not there. So I have created a trigger now, and I have truncated the table trans also. So now I will enter the data, and that should go in both tables. See, we are having so many rows already in, and then I will be committing. Commit means that the transactions should go and be saved, right? All the five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 transactions will be committed, right? So 5 rows should be in both tables paste. So then if we check, then we should be able to find those this is the practice for doing any query through a script. We are running script now. We are getting the data, and we are getting the count exactly equal to 5. So the next step is so running script, and then we have SQL plus minus password script 2. But script 2 is also same way, but you know what, like, let us not write the script this time. We will select the statement manually, right? So if I am doing practice on the other statement, I am running this script command with the at sign, right? And then now we are at second statement, so let us run it manually rather than creating a script and then running it. So data is coming up. So next is the one is creating another table for checking code in and out. Trigger check code. So in, upper code in or out. So the transactions that will go in will follow the rule, right? So this is our fifth part. So we are creating a trigger with the trig 2. So let us go and yeah, okay. So notepad host notepad will have trig 2.sql. So let us create this one so that we can create the trigger for create a trigger, replace trigger for checking code, right? So this is going to be on trans table, right? So trigger 2, let us place it on trans table, right? And we are saving it. Save. Oh, what are we doing? We are saving it. This and then we are closing it, right? So at creating trigger is simple, like we are calling it trig2.sql, right? So unable to find the file, trig, oh, wrong spelling, trig2.sql. So trigger is created now. Once trigger is created, then we will try to get first we will get an idea what is the data in the trans table and total, right? And then once we will enter some data, then we can check back, compare back, right? So look, $224.20, right? That is the income, right? And week number is 35 and expense is $49, right? So from there we will insert some data. When we will insert it wrong code, for example, instead of in and out, we give something else, then trigger should stop the transaction going in, right? So we are testing this trigger now. putting the data, because this code en, the last column that we are adding is en, which is wrong. It should be in or out, right? But let us see how it goes. See, it stopped it. It should be either in or out. So this is what we have seen. Testing trigger is with this statement, and then the next statement is for actual correct statement, right? So we will save this statement also for our documentation. We will place paste here, and then data goes in, right? And then we can see now the data now have changed by selecting from the table, because this data is not going in one, it's going in two tables, right? So let us check how much balance is now after that statement. So we are having 334.20. So data is good now, it's going right. So it is working fine. Trigger is working very good, and then this is complete. So then we will now we will add we will change the table, trans table. On the transaction table, we are going to add PID, person ID. Person ID we are adding there, so that we can store which person has made the transaction. So in that situation, we will alter the table, and we will give the code in two character code, right? So this code is it has been modified. We will add data on the existing rows. So persons table will have similar data that we can use a person table to store. We are creating table person to store person names and their IDs, right? So create table PID persons with the PID column. So we are entering this one here. So we have created a table. Now we will enter data into this table, and then we will select and see if we have entered enough data, right? So let us see. Control insert. So we are going to remove the one row created from here. Then we will replace all like this, and then we have to modify these silly things, right? So H, and then we are replacing all. Oh my god, we did wrong. So that should not have been done. Go back, and we are going to modify, but we are changing it with the single quotation, no, not double, single quotation, right? So replace all, and then we are changing the other one with the H, and with the replace all. So we have good rows, right? We are entering 3 entries, right, in this table. So let us place 3 entries in the table. 3 rows have been created already. So we will select and check how many persons are there. There was one table person in the beginning, but this is persons, right? That is the difference, right? Maybe you might have got a memory, right? So David, Mary, and John, they have the last name as Boone, maybe, so this data is available now, and we are going to link this data into the transaction table. We give the code so that we can identify who had entered the data, right? So let us get the data from trans. Select star from trans. Then we will see that, oh well, you know what, right? That's good. PID. So yes, that's good. Nothing wrong. But we are selecting star from trans, right? So selecting star from trans, we have done that already. So we are selecting now. We are going to update how many 6 rows are there, but same way we will we will look at the data and we will issue the statements accordingly, right? So from when we have the code, okay, then when there is the ID is 1, then we are giving it update, giving the PID of the other person. So when it is different, then we are giving the next one, right? So now for number 2, we are giving the ID as 1, whatever, like at this time it's only practice, right? So with the ID number 3, we are giving it to 2. With ID number 4, we are giving it to maybe 1. And when ID number is 5, then we are giving this to 0 again. And then when it is 6, we are assigning this transaction to 1, I would say. Okay, well, let us do it too, right? So now we have to do commit. If we don't do the commit, then the data will be lost. Oh, commit. Commit, right? Commit is complete now. See, so let us do this update, whatever, and then commit. Okay, so you MMIT commit, right? So we are going to save this one. So that is all about it, right? So now we have done all this, and then we need to create a view. When we create a view, then the purpose of the view is that we link the data from persons table and trans table. So we are going to create a view like this, and like maybe we can make it 1 row and then semicolon, and let us create the view now. Paste it, and the view is created, right? The view is created. Now you can see the difference, how it is different than select star from trans and select star from trans view. So we will get the data from trans view. So let us see the data from a trans view. We will see the view has a person's name in the list, right? See, we have person's name John, Mary, Arbun, all of people, right? But when we are selecting from the trans, then the data is different, right? See, so view is used mostly to get the data the way you want it, like you join 2 tables and then get the data from some columns from one table, some columns from other table, and that completes the practice. I hope you people will go through the list of the functions that we have provided in at the end of basic walkthrough walkthrough Oracle part 5, and that will be very useful because those functions are most likely used in many development tasks, right? And that I would say that no one language is perfect without the functions. Those are very handy things, right? Tools. So please go through the list of those functions, and give us some feedback. If there is something wrong, we can correct it, and if there is something that you want to see new, we can add it, and if there is something useless, then we can remove that one for saving your time, and we can provide you some better information. Thank you very much. Have a nice day, and stay tuned. We will be having more basic and advanced tutorials coming. Basically, we are focusing on knowledge can be provided by everybody, but practice cannot be provided by everybody. They should have to have their sources. They should have to have the analytics. They should have to have the plan for what kind of practice we can do. You guys can come together. We will club together to have an brainstorming for better ideas in the future, and so that we can crack the interviews, and so we can fulfill the need of our employers, and that way we will win the trust in the market, and then we will be having a better future. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Stay tuned. Bye now.